So today we're looking at the Sennheiser On-Ear Momentum Headphones. Now you may have already heard recently Sennheiser are bringing out a 2.0 version of these, but the only change to them is that they will now be foldable. So tech and sound wise they'll be exactly the same as these ones. So let's take a look. Here is the box, which looks pretty smart as you might expect from Sennheiser. If you take the lid off the box, we see inside it's lined with this nice material stuff, and on top we have the headphones themselves, all inside its soft carry case. Underneath there is the quick start guide, a safety guide, just in case you might hurt yourself with headphones, and some marketing nonsense. Okay, so if we open up the carry case, we have the headphones inside this cloth bag, as well as the two separate cables, one regular headphone to 3.5mm and one with inline remote and mic for use with Apple products, although an Android version is also available. Let's have a look at the headphones themselves then. They feature Alcantara on the double-layered ear cups, which incidentally are filled with a special foam, as well as on the headband, which along with the sliders is made from one piece of stainless steel. The ear cups are on ball joints, allowing a decent amount of movement to make them hopefully comfortable on most people's heads, which is also aided by the fact they weigh just 160 grams without the cable, and despite being super light they are still pretty tough, responding well to the bend test as you can see. I should also mention they come in a range of 7 different colours, with the black with red accents being the most popular, I believe. Let's talk specs then. They are Supra-aural dynamic closed-back design headphones, featuring proprietary transducers with an impedance of just 18 ohms. Frequency response of 16 to 22,000 Hz, THD, that's total harmonic distortion of less than 0.5%, SPL, that's sound pressure level of 112 decibels, and a contact pressure of around 3.2 newtons, and that's how hard they clamp your head. The two provided cables are both 1.4 meters long, with the inline control one featuring volume up and down, smart button for play, pause, skip, answer calls, voice control, etc., as well as a built-in mic. The cable's attached to the headphones with a twist lock to stop them being accidentally pulled out, while still being quick and easy to release. The inline control cable has a right angle low profile 3.5mm plug for best fit with Apple products. Okay, so I would just like to say that I'm of course not an audiophile. All my opinions in this video are just from my limited experience with the headsets that I've got right here. That doesn't in any way make me an expert, and I need you to know that before we move on. Okay, so first of all I'd like to talk about how these are a closed on-ear design, and they are made mainly for going out and about. So while normally if you were kind of inside in a room or whatever, you'd want over ears with open backs, and that gives you the best sound representation. But if you're going out and about, you want closed backs ideally, because I think we've all been on a bus or something before and there's been someone like sitting nearby with and all that going on, and you know, it's just annoying, isn't it? So if you have closed backs, it keeps the sound inside. It does kind of make it bounce around a bit, but trust me, it's better. I mean, you wouldn't want someone else to be having it like that, so yeah, you should do that too when you're out. Also, another feature, so to speak, of the on-ear design, that does mean you're not completely isolated. So if you're kind of walking along the road and there's a bus coming, then you're likely to hear it and not get run over. So you know, that's a pretty good point. You sacrifice that little bit of sound quality for that little bit of safety. I guess you could go over it if you want. As far as comfort goes, they feel actually quite good. I did originally think that because this headband is so thin and small that it'd be a bit uncomfortable when I was actually wearing them, but actually because they're so light, only 160 grams as I said before, they are actually pretty good. Their clamping force is a little bit more than I really prefer, but that's because you don't want to be able to shake them off like easily if you're going to go for a jog or something like that. Not that these are really made for going for a jog or anything like that, but I think they're definitely made for going out and about. I mean, look at the detailing on them, from the Sennheiser logos, like the tasteful little plates here, the stitching in it. I mean, in my opinion, they look pretty damn good. One other thing I did want to mention is when I have got them on, because as they are on ears, for once in my life my glasses are not interfering with how they sit on my head. So if you're a fellow glasses wearer, then that's a huge plus point. But anyway, let's get on to talking about the sound quality. So that's what really everyone wants to hear about. And as you'd expect from Sennheiser, they are clean and clear. It does have slightly higher bass tones than I'm really used to, though it is marketed as having a powerful bass, so I can't really mark it down for that. And overall, the sound is very balanced. The frequency response curve is a little bit up in the bass and then kind of flat for the mids and the highs, which gives it a really nice balanced tone. And again, this is going to be hugely personal preference, but I really like the way Sennheiser do their headphones. So if you don't, then maybe you wouldn't want to buy these. But if you're someone who's thinking about buying these, I can tell you they are so clear. They make listening to music a pleasure just for listening to music. So if you're the type of person who just wears them because you want to hear music while you're walking or something like that, these can actually make you want to listen to the music just for listening to it. And that really is awesome, in my opinion. As they are made for going out and about, they do only have an 18 ohm impedance, which makes them really easy to drive from like phones or anything that doesn't have a huge amount of power. It's not like you're going to be plugging this into your PC or anything like that, though you could do if you wanted to. They go pretty damn loud, and to be honest, my ears were saying no a long time before the headphones started to show any distortion. So basically I didn't hear any distortion at all because I'm not keeping it on my head at that kind of volume. One other thing I do want to talk about is how this little connector goes into the headphones. That is just, you push it straight in like that, it clicks, and you just turn it like that, and now this will not come out. So again, it's great if you're moving around, or if you're like me, you're running it down your shirt and into your pocket, and then you're looking for something in your pocket and you're pulling down on it, and it's not going to break. I mean, I cannot tell you how many pairs of like in-ears I've ruined through something like that, and like this, the connection go, though they were probably quite cheap ones. So, and once you do want to take it out again, it's literally a case of just turn and pull like that. Obviously, this is the special one for the Apple products. There is just a plain normal 3.5mm jack cable that comes with it as well. The final thing to say about these is, and I think I did say it at the beginning, that Sennheiser are releasing a 2.0 version, but these are literally just adding a hinge here and here, so you'll be able to fold them up, make them a little bit smaller, maybe make the carry case a little bit smaller, but other than that, there is absolutely no changes at all to the sound system, the tech inside. This is all exactly the same as these headphones, which I have to say is a good thing because they do sound pretty damn good in my opinion. So yeah, in conclusion, I think these are a great pair of headphones. They're, to me anyway, super stylish. They sound absolutely amazing, and really, what else can you ask from your headphones? Oh, one thing I didn't say is the build quality is pretty damn good. You see how much the bend test, they're absolutely fine with that. I don't think you're ever going to really do any more than that. I mean, this is stainless steel, so it's pretty damn strong. So yeah, I think that's all I've got. Thank you guys very much for watching, liking, sharing, commenting. Leave me a comment if you have anything to say about these headphones, or from my previous experience, maybe slag off a few other headphone makers, especially Bose. I see a lot of negativity for Bose. To be honest, I've never tried Bose headphones, but apparently they're not very good, if I believe my commenters. There we go. Guys, check out our links in the video description for Amazon if you like to buy these headphones, maybe. That's where I got them from. As well as TourGuide VPN if you're the type of person who likes to browse the internet securely. So yeah, if you want to use that, you can use it. Obviously, it's up to you if you do or not. Thank you guys very much for watching again, and I will see you in the next one.